Canto I. Less than halfway through my pre-prescribed course, I opened my eyes to a blinding dark, to find I was far from knowledge's source. Oh, so barren, sinister, mad, and stark. From that arousal to what will follow, that fear is renewed through this remark, so bitter that death is fit to swallow. Alas, the good I can illuminate must be exposed so others may follow. How or why, I cannot articulate. I was confused, my mind tired. Such fatigue led me to swerve off the straight. Consumed with the woe I had acquired, I reached a point that seemed less vexatious, where I saw the light I so desired. Oh, what light, and what thought so flirtatious! I wanted to traverse that corridor, where at whose end sense becomes contagious. My soul was calmed of that base horror, whose sad evil had clouded my own eyes, and like mad, I hoped to reach that great door. Like gazing to where an assailant lies, to prove how close to death one was, I gazed at the pitch where shade drowns all cries, rapid pulse and shaking fists, all because one has triumphed over an awful wrong, as one with righteous indignation does. I stood there reveling and felt strong. Even though I stood in view of the light, I knew that no one had escaped that throng. After sitting down, resting for my flight, I stood up and down the hallway soon went, seeing glass windows on the left and right. On the left was a laboratory meant to test for man's future development. Instead, I saw cages full of torment. One beast I saw I could not circumvent, encaged in squalor with oozing wounds. Its domestic bondage I did resent. The numerous cages seemed like cocoons, holding malignant, cancerous spawn that live to die for a few food tycoons. Others grow with no pasture to eat on, forced to reproduce and suckle gadgets, while their young our restaurants rely upon. Antibiotics, dosed out as one gets sick, then hormones substitute exercise, murderers become scientists and vets. Frightened, I pushed on, having to surmise that the following room had once been grand, reminiscent of great Rome's demise. Here, where rule and rhetoric are one strand, a bronze eagle perched on a marble frieze watches ominously from its high stand. Such fear of that eagle's gaze made of these my legs break into stride to run away, because my will and thought it aimed to seize. But yet another beast was in my way. This one was so fierce that my very own and righteous desire to escape took sway. With a childlike mind, though fully grown, through lofty prefixes it found its clout. The beast was respected, and from its throne, poor judgments and decisions it did shout. Its reverence, however, was acquired from the populace, of its likes, no doubt. I doubled back from what I desired, and ran to the dark from where I first came, but before me appeared one very tired. Through mistreatment he seemed dull and lame. "Help me, you who look so twisted," I cried. Imploring I asked, "Have you yet no flame?" "I do, though it is true what you have spied. Through misuse, my meaning and eloquence have declined and gone away," he replied. "Who are you? What has caused this great offense?" I inquired. To which he softly cried, "I was a poet with uncommon sense, forced from my Florence, exiled to reside in other courts, while my songs, however, still live today as homage to my pride." I knew at once and said, "Who so clever but the great Dante who stands before me? You showed me this, my current endeavor, the study of your epic comedy, the plot, rhyme scheme, your commentary. By your written word mine has come to be, Look back at what has made me so wary. Do you see that beast which so threatens me? Help me escape, Messer Alighieri. He answered, I can help you with your plea, but through this corridor is not the way. For you a different journey holds the key. That stupid mass from which you flee makes prey of the capable through bureaucracy, lack of thought, bizarre prestige and cliché, oh, though it seems to be democracy, which lets that stupid beast grow and stake claim to the folk duped by its hypocrisy. It is the weak with whom it breeds its shame, such that all the world is now forced to trail. This will persist until they know your name. Trust that your name will one day lift the veil that now governs common thought and action, and your cry triumphantly will prevail. Your lost land of opportunity, won by Douglas, B. Anthony, and Franklin, their actions were so quick to be undone. But your righteous hunt, much to the chagrin of those usurpers proud and villainous, will decimate the power of their sin. I, to not make your escape frivolous, will show you through a stagnant dominion, that place to which hell is analogous, where every oppressor and his minion wait nervously for their final trial, to be disgraced by public opinion. Others live in hardship and denial, waiting for a new era to preside, hoping to make their suffering worthwhile. For you, this era I cannot provide. A more suited host than I will show you the lighted path and will be your true guide. I cannot show you the whole way due to my medieval views, which were myopic. My vision will sadly never come true. Far from my views and onto your topic, however, your era will reign supreme, to be keen and philanthropic. I replied, poet of such great esteem, by my high path which you did not foresee, please help me escape this evil dream. I will see horrors of your decree, so long as I may see my second guide, and all of those with whom you disagree. Dante moved on, and I behind him took stride.